Hello, good morning all of you. Today we will learn graph of linear equation in two variables. Okay? Graph of linear equation in two variable. That means actually graph of a linear equation in two variable is the geometrical representation of the equations. Okay? So linear equation in one variable, I already told you there is only one solution. Therefore, we can able to mark it on the x-axis or we can mark on the y-axis. Now, I am going to explain about linear equation in two variables, that is different types of graphs. Actually, there are 4 or 5 types of graphs I am going to explain. So, tomorrow, all of you sit with the graph paper only for drawing it. Okay, today graph paper is there, graph book is there, all of you take your graph book out and take a pencil, scale, everything take out and start to draw along with me. So graph, if you are drawing along with me, then only you will understand easily. Okay. So start here. First question. Example only I written. I written the example and the graph drawn. Then from that we will come to conclusion about the graphs. Okay. Draw the graph of x plus 2y is equal to 6. Actually this is what type of equation? Ax plus by and c. So ax plus by plus c type of equation only here. X term is there, y term is there and constant term is there. So x is there, y is there, constant term is there. Now coming equations we can see constant term is absent, and then next the equations x term absent, y term absent, and next x only present or y only present. That type of different equations are there. So here all terms are there, x term is there, y term is there and constant term is also present. So this is actually of the format ax plus by plus c equal to 0 format only. Okay. So we can make in the format actually x term is there, y term is there and constant term is there. So here first we have to find out 4 solutions. Okay, first we have to find out the 4 solutions. Finding out, and then we are making in a column. Then we will draw the graph. Okay, all of you take a pencil, scale everything, and pen also take and start to do along with me. Okay, then only graph you will understand. See here. So I told you, first of all we can give x any values you give. I given some values of x is equal to 0 given. Then I found out the value of y. X 0 giving in the equation in the place of x we will put the x value. What is here? X is equal to 0 plus 2y is equal to 6. Clear? So 2y is equal to how much coming? 6. Therefore y is equal to 6. Here 6 by 2 coming. Okay. So here what is coming? 6 by 2. Teacher written 6 by 3, but you correct it as 6 by 2. And what is 6 by 2 coming? 3. So answer correctly. So 6 by 2 is equal to 3. Okay. So what is the first solution? 3, x 0 and y 3. All of you correct here. Y is equal to 6 by 2. Okay. And now next solution, see, x is equal to 2 given. So in the place of x you give 2 here. 2 plus 2y is equal to 6. And this 2 bringing this side, what will come? 6 minus 2, 4. Is it clear? Therefore y is equal to 4 by 2 is equal to 2. So what is the second solution? X 2 coming, y 2. Clear? And here x next value we given as 4. X is equal to 4. In the place of x you give 4 plus 2y is equal to 6. Okay, this 4 you take this side, this plus 4 coming this side, what will come? 6 minus 4, that is equal to 2. I written the values direct. Now you are knowing well. 2y is equal to what we came? 2. So y is equal to what we came? 2 by 2, 1. So third solution also got now. And next one is x is equal to 6 give. So in the place of x 6 give plus 2y is equal to 6. And this 6 coming this side, 6 minus 6 is 0. Therefore y is equal to 0 by 2. And 0 by 2 means 0. Okay, find out all the values. First you find out this, all the 4 values you find out by yourself along with me. Okay. We found out now 4 solutions we found out. These 4 solutions, this is your method. Any question of graph is coming, you find out either 2 or 3 or 4 solutions. 4 solutions find out. In the same way find out the solutions. Either you give the value of x and you give the value of y according to you. Okay? It is not compulsory you give x and then y finding out. So you can give the value of y also, then you will get the value of x. Any way you can find out. In short, we need the values of x and y. So corresponding to x, what you got as 0. Corresponding to x 0, how much got? Y 3 got. So I written here column C. First you find out the solution. What is your next method? You make a column. See here column made now. So first x and then y. Clear? So corresponding to x, which are the values I given? 0, 2, 4, 6. So against x we are written the values. Are you clear? Clear now? Yes. And corresponding to value of x, y will be written. What is the value of x? X 0, then what is y? 3. Same column up and down, right? The meaning is that what is the ordered pair here? 0, 3. First ordered pair is 0, 3. And next ordered pair is 2, 2. And next ordered pair is 4, 1. And next ordered pair is 6, 0. Clear? So equation given. So we found out the 4 solutions. And next step what you will do? You write in the form of column in this way. Clear? And then we will draw x-axis and y-axis. Tomorrow I will show you graph paper. Okay? Today graph paper is not with me. So you also tomorrow sit with the graph paper only. Listen, graph will listen. See the graph. This is the graph I had drawn here. Okay? So how to draw the graph? First I told you. So first you draw number line. All of you draw. Draw along with me. X dash x draw. X dash x draw. Drawn. And next you draw y dash y draw. One is horizontal line and one next is the perpendicular line drawn. Clear? After drawing now, in your graph paper you can see 5 division graph is there, 10 division graph is there. Actually 5 division graph means there is only 5 divisions. And 10 division graph there is 10 divisions are there. But this 5 divisions and 10 division both are 1 centimeter only. So after 5 division, if you have 5 division graph, then after each 5 divisions you can see a thick line is there. That thick line you mark 1. Next again 5 division mark 2. Next again 5 division mark 3. Next 5 division 4. Next 5 division 5, 6, etc. Tomorrow I will show you the graph paper. Okay? And here same way. After each 5 divisions you mark -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 mark. Upside also. This is also I measured and marked. So 1 centimeter. 1, then next 2, next 3, next 4, next 5. These all marking up and down on the x-axis or y-axis also. After each 5 divisions only we are marking 1, 2, 3, etc. Listen, some students are marking first 5 divisions, 1 marking. Then after 10 divisions they are marking 2. That is wrong. So on the x-axis and y-axis you mark uniformly. So here 5 divisions and here also use 5 divisions only. After 10 divisions marking, no, your method is wrong. And graph also you will not get properly. And each point, after each 5 divisions marking, now you mark a thick point here. Mark it properly. And here also thick point teacher marked now, see here. So that you can see which point I marked here. So here also you knowing which point marked. Here also you knowing which point marked. So thick point mark and corresponding to that number right. Clear? Here all I marked in such a way. Thick points are marked. Which point is 5 coming? I marked the thick points. So in such a way you mark. And here point marked corresponding just downside of the point you write 1. Here point marked that just a downside 2 mark. So that we can understand the point 1, number 1 corresponding to this point. And number 2 corresponding to this point. Some students point here marking and number somewhere else writing. So that is a wrong method of representing the numbers. Clear? So are you got clear the method? Okay, tomorrow we will see in the graph in detail. And now we can see the first point. See, once more go upside. What is the first point here? Ordered pair 0, 3. Here x coordinate is 0 coming now. I already in a previous video I explained that if x coordinate is 0, it will be lying on the y axis. Y axis where 3 coming here, see. That point also mark a dark point mark. So x coordinate is 0, it will be lying on the y axis here mark. See here. Did you mark that? Properly mark it. Clear? So x 0 coming and y coordinate 3 coming. Where y 3 coming, there mark the point. I corresponding to the dark point, I written the name of the point also, 0, 3. And then downside again, see next point you see. Ordered pair 2, 2. That you see, just to see. See here, you can keep a scale here. I will show you how keeping the scale. Okay, here, see. Here you keep the scale in this way. Okay, in this way you keep the scale. Okay, keep the scale in such a way. So corresponding that you can see. So that which ordered pair coming? 2, 2. Okay, ordered pair 2, 2 coming. Clear? So corresponding to x2, y2. Okay, corresponding to you keep the scale here properly, and corresponding to here also scale keep it correct, you can plot the points. So this point is corresponding to 2, 2. And now next point you see here upside, which is the point coming 4 and 1. So 4, 1 means x coordinate is 4. X coordinate is always we will take on the x axis only. X axis 4 and y axis 1. See here x 4 and y 1. Clear? X axis 4 and y axis corresponding, you keep the scale in this way, just now I shown, same way keep. Okay, 4. And next point you can see x 6, 0. See here 6, 0 means y coordinate is 0 now. Y coordinate is 0 coming, that point will lie on the x axis only. So we mark the point now. Now keep the scale properly in such a way that the scale should touch all the 4 points. Such a way you keep the scale. And then draw a line passing through it. Okay. Keep a scale upon these 4 points properly. The scale should touch all the 4 points properly. And then you draw the line. So you got the line. So this line, this is the geometrical representation of which line? We can see here which line it is. It is the geometrical representation of the line x plus 2y is equal to 6. Actually this is the graph of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Are you got clear now graph drawing? And here we have to draw the scale. Which scale you use there, that we will show tomorrow. Okay, this is only for your understanding I drawn and shown you. Okay, see here the conclusion I written here. That is, the graph of the linear equation in two variables is always a straight line. The graph of linear equation two variables is always a straight line. Clear? That is, geometrical representation of ax plus by plus c is a straight line only. Actually the figure which we shown we are calling as geometrical representation of the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So what you got? It is always a straight line. Clear students? Okay. So tomorrow all of you sit with the graph paper only. And next one. Second case. This is the first case. The graph of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is always a straight line. So you can see that straight line intersecting the x-axis also, y-axis also. It will intersect the x-axis and y-axis both. Here x term is there, y term is there, constant term is there. So it will intersect the x-axis and y-axis both. Now next type of graph you see, to want to know the concept clear. Ax plus by plus c, here x term was there, y term was there, constant term also was there. Therefore it intersecting the x-axis and y-axis both. Clear? Now we can see another graph you see, another pattern see. Draw the graph of x plus y equal to 0. Here which term is absent? All the terms are there or not? So you verify. X term is there, y term is there, but constant term is absent. Which term is absent? constant term, C term is absent. So while learning, you learn in such a way, concept clear, make and learn. X term there, Y term is there, and C term not given. The meaning is that the constant term is absent. Its graph also I shown here. See here, xi given 1, 2, 3, 4, and so that you got the value of y also. Here see, in the equation apply 1 plus y equal to 0. Therefore y, this 1 coming this side minus 1. 2, x2 given, so 2 plus y is equal to 0. Therefore y is equal to how much coming? Minus 2. X is equal to 3, so 3 plus y is equal to 0. Therefore y is equal to minus 3. 4 plus y is equal to 0. Therefore y is equal to minus 4. So clear now? Same way. So you got the coordinates x1 y minus 1, x2 y minus 2, x3 y minus 3, x4 y minus 4. So you got the ordered pair now. This is your method. In any graph, method is same only. First you find out the solutions and make in solutions right in a column. Then we will draw the graph. See the graph. See, x dash drawn, y dash drawn. Clear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How marking teacher told now? Okay, such a way mark after each 5 divisions mark. Mark the S. Now we plotted the points. See how the points plotted. 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 you are taking. X coordinate 1 and y coordinate minus 1. Same as previous way, scale keep here. Or here also scale keep, you can plot the point correct. 1 minus 1. Clear? X coordinate you will get on the x axis only. Y coordinate will get on the y axis. And here next ordered pair what is coming? 2 minus 2. See here 2 minus 2. 2 minus 2 how I plotted, see, corresponding to x2 on the x axis keep scale, and corresponding y minus 2 keep the scale here in this way, and see the points 2 minus 2. Same way 3 minus 3, 3 here and minus 3 keep here. Teacher also marked the same way only, kept the scale, but in the graph paper it is very clearly without keeping scale also very easily you will get the points. Okay, 3 minus 3 and x4 y minus 4. See all the points I plotted now. Then what I done is take your scale and keep the scale upon these 4 points properly. The points and the scale should touch properly, and not touching you will not get the graph properly. So after that you draw the line. So you got the line passing through the points now. So this line you can see a peculiarity is there. What is the peculiarity? This line is passing through the origin. This line is passing through the origin. That means if the constant term is absent, the graph of that type of equations always will pass through the origin only. Are you got clear? If the constant term is absent, see the equation once more, you go through the equation, see the equation, nature of the equation. X plus y equal to 0, or 2x plus 3y equal to 0, or 2x plus 7y is equal to 0. They are all, which term is absent? Constant term is absent. If constant term is absent, the graph of that equation will pass through the origin only. Any of the graph you draw and see, you can see it will pass through the origin only. You can see this is the origin. It is passing through the origin only. Clear? So, what is the conclusion I written? Since the constant term is absent, the line passing through the origin 0, 0. So I will ask you for the examination one question. The graph of 2x plus 3y is equal to 0 is dash. So what you will write the answer? It is a line passing through the origin. Another question. What is the graph of x plus 7y equal to 0? What you will write? It is also a line passing through the origin. Clear? So constant term is absent, the graph of that all equations will pass through the origin only. So 2 points I explain now. The graph of ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is a line which intersects the x-axis and y-axis both. And next one is the graph of x plus y equal to 0. That means constant time is absent. The graph of that equations will pass through the origin. Clear? Now we will explain the another types. See here, equation of lines parallel to the x-axis and y-axis. Equation of lines parallel to the x-axis and y-axis. So here also you can see the peculiarity. See here, draw the graph of x minus 2 equal to 0. Can you say here which term is absent? Which term is absent? Y term is absent. So y term is absent. So then you can see the equation. X minus 2 is equal to 0. X minus 2 equal to 0. What will come? X is equal to 2. So x is equal to 2. So these equations are treated as equation in one variable also. So x minus 2 equal to 0. The meaning is that x is equal to 2. Okay? X is equal to 2. So x is equal to 2 means everywhere the value of x is equal to 2 only. So you can take y any value because it will not change, no. X is equal to 2 everywhere. Y, whatever the value of y you are putting. So for example, we can write this in the standard form. How you can write it? X plus 0 y minus 2 equal to 0 can write now. So y you put any value, this value will change? No, because 0 y means 0 into 1, 0 into 2, 0 into 3 and 0 into 4. Its value never changing. Therefore x minus 2 is equal to 0. The meaning is that the value of x will remain always 2 for any value of y. The value of x is equal to 2 will remain always for any value of y. For drawing the graph, we need y also. Ordered pair is there, then only can draw the graph, no? Okay. So that what I written here, x is equal to 2 everywhere. So y, any value giving, the value will not change because I told you here y term is absent. If you are adding, then we will add with a 0. So that y, what any value of y, the value of x will remain same only, no changes. For making ordered pair, I given the value of y as 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can give any value. But if you want to draw in the graph also such a way, select the points. Here see. Are you got clear now the column how made? X is equal to 2 coming. So everywhere x is equal to 2 only. Okay. And y any value you give. And now see here as usual method, x dash drawn, y dash drawn, and then we are going to plot the points. What is the value of x? 2. And what is the value of y? 1. See here, x2 means it will take on the x axis only, and y1 corresponding scale keep and mark. No. Yes. Same way, x2 y2. See here. Clear? And now x2 y3 corresponding x2 y3. Okay. And corresponding to x2 y4. 2 and y4. Clear? So scale keep on these 4 points and draw the line. So after drawing, what you got? You say, what you got? You got a line which is parallel to the y-axis. Which is parallel to the y-axis. See here the lines are parallel now. The distance between them is same only. How much distance? 2 units. Distance between y-axis and this line is same. Everywhere it is same. Here also 2 units. Here also 2 units. Anywhere you see, here also 2 units. Therefore, what you can say, this line is parallel to the y-axis. So now we are going to make a conclusion. If y term is absent, make it clear. If y term is absent, the graph of that equation, that means x is equal to 2. I written downside, you can see the downside. See here, the graph of x is equal to 2. General way we can write x is equal to a. X is equal to a or x is equal to c, anything you write. The a means a constant number, that only the meaning. So here x term is there, constant term is there, which term is absent here? Y term is absent. Such a way one equation is coming, the graph of that equation is always a line parallel to the y-axis and see perpendicular to the x-axis. See here, what is the angle forming here? 90 degree, no? Angle forming here 90 degree. Therefore what you can say, The graph of x is equal to a is a line parallel to the y-axis and perpendicular to the x-axis. First you remember x is equal to a when I am saying you want to know which term is absent. Which term is absent? Y term is absent. So suddenly you think if y term is absent, then it is a line parallel to the y-axis. Which term is absent? Remember, which term is absent? Y term is absent. Therefore, it is a line parallel to that axis. Perpendicular to the same axis. Perpendicular same axis means which term is present here? So here you see, which term is present here? X term is present here, no? X term is there and constant term is there. Therefore, it is perpendicular to the x-axis. Here which term is there? X-axis. Therefore, x term is there. Therefore, it is perpendicular to the x-axis. And which term is absent? Y-axis. Y term is absent. Therefore, it is parallel to the y-axis. Okay. In short, once more we can make a conclusion. The graph of x is equal to a is a line parallel to the y-axis and perpendicular to the x-axis. Once more make it clear. The graph of x is equal to a is a line parallel to the y-axis and perpendicular to the x-axis. Clear? So, next graph I didn't draw. General case only I written here. So that we will explain the graph paper tomorrow. I told you already. So here listen. Similarly, the graph of y is equal to a. Here listen. The graph of x is equal to a. Which axis is absent there? Y-axis. And similarly here y is equal to a saying which axis is absent? X. Therefore, the graph of y is equal to a is a line parallel to x-axis. X coordinate is absent, no, x is absent here, no. Therefore, parallel to x-axis and perpendicular to y-axis. Make it clear both the points, all of you. Once more properly make it clear. Clear. See. Okay students, so properly understand this graph. Then only graph based any questions. This chapter fully graph only. So graph based questions, then only you can able to attempt it properly. Okay. Clear now? The graph of x is equal to a is a line parallel to y-axis. So how you can able to, teacher already drawn and shown you, and from that only we are written conclusion, not simply written. Okay. The graph of x is equal to a is a line parallel to y-axis and perpendicular to x-axis. Same way, the graph of y is equal to a is a line parallel to which axis is absent here? X. So parallel to that axis. X-axis and perpendicular to the same axis. Clear? Y-axis. Okay. Now we will move to the last point. Okay. See here. The graph of x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. What is graph of x is equal to 0? So you see here, x is equal to 0 means I told you everywhere x will take 0, and y value anything you can write. Y value anything you can write. So here I written 1, 2, 3, 4. Now see here, x 0, y 1, x 0, x coordinate is 0. It will lies on the y axis. Where 1 coming there? See here, 0, 1. x0, y2, here see, where y2 coming there, x0, y3, where y3 coming here, x0, y4, where 4 coming here. So we plotted all the points now. So where lying these all points? So you join these all points, these 4 points, all you join here. Joining what you are getting? Joining again you are getting y-axis only. Therefore, what we can conclude here, the graph of x is equal to 0 is always y-axis. What is the graph of x is equal to 0? The graph of x is equal to 0 is always y-axis. Clear now students? The graph of x is equal to 0 is the y-axis. Clear? Similarly, its conclusion also teacher written down. See. The graph of x is equal to 0 is the y-axis. Similarly, the graph of y is equal to 0 is the x-axis. Okay. So what is the graph of x is equal to 0? The graph of x is equal to 0 is the y-axis. The graph of y is equal to 0 is the x-axis. Are you got clear? So these all the points based on the graph teacher explained now. So first graph what I explained, the graph of ax plus by plus c equal to 0 there, x term, y term and constant all are there. And second question what I explained, graph x and y is there, constant term is absent. After that what you explained, x is equal to a, the meaning is that y term absent. Then what we explained, y equal to a, x term absent there. Here what is there, only x term is there, x is equal to 0, y and constant is not there. Here also y equal to 0, y term is there, x and constant is not there. Therefore the graph of x is equal to 0 is always y-axis. Okay, and the graph of y equal to 0 is always x-axis. Tomorrow these all points study and sit for seeing the videos. Okay, clear? Okay students, bye. Tomorrow all of you sit with the graph paper only. When I am drawing along with me, you also draw. Okay, bye.